Hi everyone, and welcome to Boat's Memory Method channel. Wherever you are watching, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, we are everywhere, and we are so glad you joined us for Journeys of the Heart. And today you are meeting our occupational therapy interns. Katie and Monica, we are so happy to have you. And Katie, I'm going to start with you. Would you like to introduce yourself and tell us a little bit about why you chose Boat's Memory Method for your capstone?
Yeah, definitely. Hi, my name is Katie Shepke. I am a fourth-year occupational therapy student at the University of Florida. I am completing my capstone semester here with Boat's Memory Method this fall, and I knew I wanted to work with adults and I knew I wanted to work with memory care because of my own personal experiences with dementia. Both of my maternal grandparents were diagnosed with dementia, and my mom served as their primary caregiver for about the last 2 or 3 years of their life. So I really watched her as a caregiver struggle with finding good quality resources that were realistic for her to implement, as well as affordable, and she was working full-time. So I really have a passion for helping those informal caregivers that are taking care of their loved ones. And when I met Sarah Boats, I really loved the way that she has a completely different approach to dementia care and the way that she offers hope and compassion to not only the person with dementia, but their family and their caregiver as well.
Such an important, heartfelt topic and journey. Thank you for sharing, Katie. Monica, can you tell us about your story and how you came to choose Boat's Memory Method as your research project?
Hi, my name is Monica Beard. I am also a fourth-year occupational therapy student at the University of Florida. I wanted to come to Boat's Memory Method because I really wanted to kind of get in-depth experience learning about dementia. I feel like my education in undergrad never really, even though I was studying health sciences, we never talked about dementia. And then in occupational therapy school, we learned about it, but I really wanted to go more in depth with it. I kind of started to get interested in dementia at a very young age. When I was little, my mom worked at a nursing home, and she would have me wait for her sometimes when she had to work late in the memory care unit because
you could not elope or escape.
Exactly.
Smart mom. Mom.
It was a very safe place for me to, hang out and play. And I honestly made like some really cool relationships there, and some people that I still think about, some of the residents. And yeah, it was a really great experience. And then as I got older, my uncle actually, he got diagnosed with early onset dementia at 53 years old, which was crazy and kind of opened my eyes to more of the reality and lived experience of what that diagnosis means to people.
That is such a great story, and you both have such unique perspectives that I'm sure will resonate with many of our members in the audience as the why behind dementia, because dementia does not discriminate. It can touch anybody at any point. But then another piece you touched on is on that cross-generational experience of dementia and how it can be a very rich experience if we are able to integrate that generational communication and connections. That's such a great point. Thank you for sharing, Monica. Janie, welcome, and tell us about yourself and tell us about your excitement for having our students.
Okay. Hi, I'm Janie Gant, and I am Sarah's assistant with Boat's Memory Method. It's always exciting to have new students come in, and it often challenges me personally. They'll come in with questions or fresh new ideas and cause me to go back and research or maybe even look at the way I've been doing things and make some changes. I really enjoy having their coming in with their fresh passion and compassion for the healthcare that they're. I really let me start that part over. I really enjoy seeing them come in with just a heart full of passion for caring for people, and it's always contagious.
Yes, I think everybody should have a student in their life or an intern, because they do keep us honest and on our toes and help us be the best at our game. And then, of course, just being able to pour into their future as fellow occupational therapists. That's always an honor to be part of that journey with our new OTs. So that brings me to a loaded statement. What is an occupational therapist and what do we do? And we get that question so many times that we get tired of answering it, but we have fresh minds that can answer that in a fresh way. So I'm gonna have Monica explain to the audience what occupational therapists do, or what does it mean to receive occupational therapy, and we're gonna get Katie's input as well.
Yeah, so occupational therapy is a healthcare field which is really dedicated to helping people be as independent as possible and be able to live meaningful, engaging lives. So what I think confuses people the most with occupational therapy is that word occupation. They think we must be career counselors, but the word occupation...
Which we could be.
We can be.
But that's not our goal.
Yes. The word occupation back in the day used to just mean things that you do.
Yes.
So occupation can be grocery shopping, medication management, dressing yourself, grooming. All these things are occupation, and all things that we as occupational therapists can help people do.
Yep, so that you have purpose.
Yeah.
Anything you occupy yourself with should have purpose, and that's where we connect the dots. Thank you, Monica. Katie, do you want to add to that?
Yeah, I think Monica gave a really great description of what occupational therapy is, and I feel like for dementia care specifically, we're in such a unique spot to be able to really analyze the individual with dementia, their strengths, their weaknesses, what resources they have available to them, so that we can create an environment and provide interventions that will help them engage in things meaningfully with the highest level of independence, but also the highest level of safety for them and their family. And so even with a progressive diagnosis, we can really work with them throughout the lifespan to provide good quality engagement in meaningful activities.
I love it. I call it joyful moments, because there can be joy in those little moments of purposeful engagement. I love that. Thank you. That was great.
How about if you ladies tell us something about yourself, just to help the audience to get to know you personally a little better? Monica, what's something really unique or interesting about you?
A fun fact about me is that I have been a ballroom dancer for the past 10 years.
So great.
Two of my favorite styles is cha-cha and waltz. The reason I first got into ballroom dancing is because of the aerobic exercise. And it's been very interesting, learning about dance as therapy for people with dementia, and then it's even helpful for anyone to kind of build those cognitive strengths. It's a really interesting kind of intersect with all the pillars of health, in that there's the physical component, the cognitive with learning all the moves, navigating the dance floor, and then the social aspect. You're constantly switching dance partners, you meet so many people, and then physical touch, you have that connection with someone. And then moving to music, and just music in general having that therapeutic effect. It's really cool.
That's beautiful. That's such a wonderful story, and that just highlights the value of movement and of dancing and music. Love it. Katie, why don't you tell us a fun fact about yourself?
Okay. Well, most people are surprised when I tell them that my husband and I own a hairless cat. Her name is Mabel, and I know they're not everyone's cup of tea, but
we've seen a picture and she's cute.
Yes, it has been verified. She's very cute. But she's really just become a part of our family, and so I get so much comfort from her, just interacting with her and caring for her. And we were talking earlier about how having pets can also be so therapeutic for people with dementia. And even my own grandmother that I referred to earlier, she had a cat that she loved very much. And even as she progressed and kind of forgot more about who was in her family and maybe even where she was at times, she never forgot her cat's name, and she never forgot that after dinner every night they would go sit on the recliner together. And so that was just part of her routine, and she loved caring for her, and she loved interacting with her right up until the end of her life.
What a wonderful story. I can picture that. And pets therapy is such an important strategy and is used widely. We also have access to electronic pets, which may be an option for some persons who cannot safely care for a pet anymore. But having a real pet is really something special. So if we can continue that connections with pets in our lives, we know that's emotional and also neuro support, because neurotransmitters gets released through music, through dance, through movement, through touch, and whether we're touching while we're dancing, or we're holding a hand, or we're petting a cat, that can stimulate oxytocin, and which is a very powerful transmitter to anchor us in the here and now and to give us comfort. So on that note of hope, we hope that you would join us on our social media platforms. Would you please sign up to follow our YouTube channel, Boats Memory Method, where we will share journeys of the heart, meeting the experts, and other valuable facts that you can implement in your day-to-day life and on this journey with dementia. You can also go to our website, boatsmemorymethod.com. That is BOTES. Sign up for our newsletter and just follow along with our dementia journey. We'd love to lock arms with you. Bye. Thank you, ladies.
Bye-bye.